Welcome, race fans. Tonight, round 15 of the Slide Jobs Cup Series. Road course action tonight. Watkins Glen for 45 laps. How's everybody doing this fine Sunday tonight? Looks like we got about 15 drivers out here. But, of course, as always, myself, Joshua Medlock, up here in the booth. Going to be calling the flag-to-flag coverage here. And well, it is flag to flag because there are no cautions at a road course, only local enforced. Somebody spins out, it'll throw a yellow only in that corner. So we won't have to worry about cautions. No stages for slide jobs either, but glad to see everybody out there. Looks like we got about 3 watching right now. Let's go ahead and dive down here to the pre-race analytics here. Air temp of 85 degrees. We do have a warm track temp of 100, so it is a little warm out there, a little slick as well. Been listening to some of the drivers out here talk about how slick it is. Now, it was going to be 55 laps, but they did reduce it down to 45, so 45 laps. They had a total of 5 sets of tires in the pits. Fuel, though, somewhere between 22 and 25 laps. Could be a one-stopper. Might be 2. We'll just have to really wait and see, but it looks like it might just be a one-stop race. Pit road speed of 45 miles an hour, especially on when those tires are worn down coming down pit road. You got to get it wound down coming out of turn 11 down into the pits safely. Don't want no mistakes, but this track is huge. If you can time your pit stops right and come out in the lead, you know, it is so difficult to catch back up to the driver in front of you. We'll, of course, have to watch that, too. See when these drivers do come down pit road, you know, what kind of chances they are going to take. Now, the pace speed here at Watkins Glen is 55 miles an hour. However, well, once they go green, there is no more pacing, like I said. Let's go and get down here to the point standings coming into tonight. Well, Dylan Parker, who is actually, well, he was the quickest in practice here. Now, Curtis Granger is going to take that back over with a 1 minute 13.337. But Dylan Parker is our points leader, 62 points ahead of Corey Cook. Dylan Parker, 530 points. Corey there in second, 468, 62 back. Benjamin Lacey in third, 465 points. He is 3 back. Noah Murray in fourth, 456. He is 9 back. William Martin in fifth, 447. He is also 9 behind Noah. Jacob Locklear in sixth, 412, 35 back. We got Anthony D. Marshall in seventh, 382. He is 30 back. AJ Stravato in eighth, 355, 27 back. Dayton Cruz in ninth, 354. He is 1 back. And rounding out the top 10 is going to be Judge Banfield, 341 points. He is 13 behind Dane. Tyler Bauer is going to be in 11, 318 points, 23 back behind Jody. And Zach Probst is going to round out the top 12 in the point standings, 312 points. He is 6 back. Now, this is, of course, coming into round 15 here tonight. Of course, a champion will be crowned after Chicagoland, coming up after, well, one more race after tonight in the regular season. Darlington next week. Stay tuned on more information throughout the week on that one. Of course, then we'll crown a regular season champion, and then we'll get into the top 12 in the point standings in the chase. But coming down to 5 minutes left here in practice, let's see who we got out on track before we step away and play the national anthem. It looks like Curtis Granger is still out there. Benjamin Lacey. We got Corey Cook. Looks like William Martin spinning it there. Robert Lukens there in the 36. Out there, Noah Maury, Caden Atkins, Anthony Marshall, and Matt Nowski Hughes out there. Looks like Cole Ashcraft is not on the track yet. And Zach Probst, Dylan Parker, looks like they have exited their cars. I'm sure they'll still be out here racing. They're just not on the track here just yet. But Brendan Kennedy out there already chatting it up here tonight. Yeah, turn 1 is going to be a pretty hairy situation, especially on those cold tires, and it is a rolling start. So, you know, they'll do their pace lap. They're going to be side by side going into turn 1. So you're going to have to really, you know, be aware of the drivers in front of you, behind you, beside you. You know, where their braking points are, because you're going to have to brake. There's going to be a lot of shifting out here too tonight. So Looks like we got another one that just popped in the lobby, Thomas Lloyd. So that's going to make it 16 drivers, but coming down to about 3.5 minutes left of practice. We're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Don't go anywhere, folks. Qualifying will be underway when we come back. Alrighty, folks, back live here, back on the track. Qualified just now, getting underway. Now they're going to have 10 minutes to qualify 2 laps. It's usually 5, I believe, but since it is a road course, give them more time to get around the track, since it takes about a minute 10, minute 13 to get around. So 2 laps, but we do have some drivers out here It looks like Curtis Granger, Caden Atkins. Let's get that driver bar up here for everybody. Caden Atkins. We got Benjamin Lacey, Corey Cook, Matt Nowski Hughes. It looks like Thomas Lloyd coming out here as well at the present time. So we'll just wait here and see who parks it up front. Well, 11 turns. Curtis Granger going to be officially starting his first lap down into turn 1. This is going to be the tricky turn at the start of the race, and of course up through the S's here. This hill. This wide sweeping turn onto the backstretch, if that's what you want to call it. Gonna pick up a lot of speed coming down through the bus stop. Gonna have to get it woed down, be very careful. Hitting those alligators or those rumble strips definitely could spin it. This is why they race and I don't, because I would spin it every time going through the bus stop. No doubt about it. Well, I hope my sounds are okay. I'm getting a suggestion here in YouTube about the stream audio. Hopefully, Brendan, you can let me know if everything out there is okay or not. First lap for Curtis Granger, going to put him up top. 1:13.5, 8.4. Corey Cook there now in second with a 1:14. Thomas Lloyd a 1:15, and looks like Thomas spun it. Okay, Nat King is going to go into fourth with a 1:16. Davey out there, oh, Mr. Hendricks. Glad to see you, bud. Looks like Tyler Bowers out here as well. A lot of them are not out on track. Martin, Anthony Marshall, Zach Probst, Locklear, Cruz, Lukens, Nowski, Ashcraft, Maury, and Almond have not came out on track. I don't know if we're going to have a whole lot of qualifiers here tonight. Down to 6 minutes. Corey Cook going to better his time a little bit. Not enough. Still in the 1:14 range. Looks like Noah going to be coming out of Abilene 8. And Dylan Parker is setting at the exit of pit road. Well, here comes Zach Allman in the 54. He is going to be coming out. Still got time. Still got time. Bowers going to go into fourth. Let's see what he can do here on his second lap. Better it just a little bit. Right now, only one driver in the 1:13s. Stay here on Tyler and see what he does. Be coming into turn 10. Then, of course, turn 11 back onto the front stretch. Here at the Glen. All right, now it looks like Robert Lukens out there. Tyler Bowers, 1:14.880. Better than a little bit. Still going to put him in that 4th position. He slams the wall, takes it to pit road. Let's check on Robert Lukens here. This is Robert's first lap, I do believe. Mari. Robert blinking out. Oof. Hopefully he can get that figured out. And that'll be his first official lap. Time will start. Let's check on Noah Mari. Like this will be his first lap. 1:24. Looks like Zach Almond a 1 minute 15. 1:15. Oh, Robert having problems. Not sure if he's going to be able to get out there. Looks like Dylan. Dylan hasn't came out yet. Just not a whole lot going on the track at the time. Looks like now it's going to be officially first lap here for Noah and Zach. Check them out. Zach Almond with a 1:15. Noah with a 1:15 as well. Well, it is going to be coming down to the final minute 30. I don't think anybody else is going to have time to get out here. So Curtis Granger going to come away with the pole out here tonight. Congratulations to Curtis. Let's go see if we can have a chit-chat with him. Curtis, got a copy?
I got you.
Well, grabbing the pole out here tonight with a 1:13. Now, Dylan didn't come out, but I know there's only about 2 or 3 drivers that's getting in that 1:13 range. But this is road course racing. A whole lot of things can happen out there on the track. How do you feel about Watkins Glen, bud?
Well, Watkins Glen is the road course that you see Lee's run the most often. So I have plenty of experience here. Not so much in the Cup car. Last time I ran this was maybe like 6 months ago, but I had a lot of fun then. And I don't typically run slide job races, but I thought I'd come out here tonight because it's just more experience for me. I thought I'd have some fun, put down a quick lap. I'm looking forward to the race because it's just racing yourself out there because you'll look out the windshield and you won't see very many cars. So
Yeah.
you just gotta hang on to it, keep mistakes minimal, keep the car clean, and hopefully come home with a solid finish tonight.
Yeah, and with only 2 races left of the regular season, you're going to be coming out here kind of playing some upset with these drivers. So, but anything can happen. So, but man, congratulations on pole out there. You guys are going to be gridding up here in about 10 seconds. So, good luck, Curtis, and we'll see what happens.
Sir.
All right, let's get him back down there to the team room he was in. And let's go ahead and get him on the grid here tonight. All right, the MaxspeedTV starting grid. It's going to be Curtis Granger grabbing the pole with a 1:13.584. Congratulations to Curtis on pole. Corey Cook going to be on the outside of him in second. Benjamin Lacey third. Tyler Bowers in fourth. Thomas Lloyd in fifth. Caden Nat Kings in sixth. Zach Almond in seventh. Noah Mari in eighth. 8 drivers is all that took qualifying times. Dylan Parker going to be starting in ninth, and Cole Ashcraft running out the top 10 Dane Cruz in 11th. Jacob Locklear in 12th. Robert Lukens 13th. Anthony Marshall 14th. Matt Nowski Hughes in 15th. William Martin in 16th. And coming up shotgun is going to be Zach Probst. They're in 17th. All right, a lot of replays probably tonight. All right, just waiting for them to start rolling off here. They're going to have to go all the way around the track. Here we go. All rolling off here tonight at Watkins Glen. One pace lap, and we'll get this show on the road. We're glad to see about 6 people watching right now. Looks like we've still got Brendan and Davey out there. We got 3 likes here tonight early on. I know a lot of people don't like road course racing, but you know, if it is on the schedule, it's kind of one of those upset, those upset type of tracks. Up through the hill, through the S's. It's the only pace lap these guys are gonna get. Single file here through the bus stop. 61. Pull it back to the outside. $45 laps here tonight. Fix Setup League. If you're interested in slide jobs, want to come race with these guys, hit them up. Send William a message on Facebook or go to the iRacing portal and look up slide jobs under the league directory. Send them a message that way. Apply for the league and get out here and turn some laps. All right, through turn 10. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. Coming out of turn number 11, it'll be in the 77's hands on the inside. Pace car is off and away. Curtis waiting on the green. The green is out. Guess what, folks? Boogity, boogity, boogity. Racing tonight at the Glen. All right, be careful down. Oh, the 7. Whoa, that is Benjamin Lacey. Not sure what was going on there. Let's go ahead and get a replay of that. On the start into turn 1. Did he get pushed? Just hammer it down too much. What happened? Oh, right there. Tried to go into the inside and right into the wall. Well, Thomas Lloyd up to second after starting 5th. Zach Almond started 7th. He is already up to 3rd. And he was now battling there on the inside of the 13 out of 10. Zach Almond battling here. Coming up now into 2nd. Watch the 94 of Tyler Bowers here as well. He looked like he was peaking around the 13. Also drop down into turn 1 again. Oh, 13 had to lock him up, not to get into the back of the 54 of Zach Almond. That is going to lose some precious positions. Thomas Lloyd going to now, well, he's going to lose a spot. He's under fire with Corey Cook up through the S's up on this hill. Kane Cruz, Caden Nat Kings. Oh, bunched up right here together. Oof, getting loose. It's loose. Down through the bus stop, 13 to 61. Thomas Lloyd, Corey Cook. Corey had to back off. 40 of Dane right there with him. Still really close back here. Dylan Parker trying to make his way up. Started 9th. He was up now into 7th. A single file right now. Not a whole lot going on. Let's check up on Granger. Not really running away with it. About a second and a half ahead of now Zach Almond in second. Pulling away a little bit from Tyler Bowers. Right now these top 3. Separation, Thomas Lloyd. Thomas still has Corey behind him. And now they're starting to get a little bit spread out. Not too much. Check back here. Looks like Williams was peaking around the 84 Locklear. Jacob started 12th, up to 9th. Oh, William getting loose. Hang on to it. And he did, but he's going to lose a spot. That's where they know Amari going to get around. Robert Lukens. Now right behind him, Matt Nowski, Hughes. Well, you can see that paint from a long way. And Anthony Marshall. Looks like Corey Cook. Thomas Lloyd. Thomas loses a spot to the 61. And the 61 off the track. He's going to lose several positions. Lloyd going to get around again. That looks like Parker. We got a battle here between Lloyd and Parker down in turn 1. 61 trying to get back up there. 13 going to have it. Dylan still fighting. Side by side behind them. Caden Nat Kings. Corey Cook. Oh, grass. Oh, Dylan on the outside, out through the bus stop. The 13 of Lloyd off the track. He cut it. He's going to have to slow down. He's going to lose several spots. Now he's going to go back to 8. Dane Cruz, Caden Nat Kings got around as well as Corey. That is going to put Locklear now behind that 13. Like Noah Mari and William still pretty close together. Coming out of turn 10 down into 11. Back up front, Curtis is only still ahead about 1.4 seconds. Tyler Bowers almost 5 seconds back behind Zach there in third, but he's got almost a 3.5 second gap between him and Dylan Parker, and they're piled up back here. Locklear and Lloyd, what happened? Well, they hit the wall. We did see that, but what happened? It's like Locklear down. It's like he is going to go down into, whoa, oh, right there. 13. Right there. Oh, that right there. That was a hard lick. 13 was going into the corner. 84 right there, slammed right into him. Jacob towed it, and it looks like Thomas, his engine is shot. Can he get it back around pit road, to pit road, without having to tow it? But heavy, heavy damage. And yes, it is smoking. Clearing the mosquitoes right now, man. Thomas having a good run. Oh. Looks like he is just going to go ahead and stay out. Just roll it until it blows, I guess. All right, now he's going to slam the wall. It looks like now he is going to tow it to pit road. Guaranteed 45 minutes of repairs. Oh, now we are down to 12 drivers and a lot of separation. Oh, we got a battle here, though. Looks like Robert Lukens and Matt Nowski Hughes going to do a little bit of a battle here. That's going to be back here for 10. Robert is going to take the spot. 17 is going to fall back. Hey, still good run early on for Matt Nowski Hughes. Started 15th in 11th. He's going to be looking back to the inside, not going to be able to do it. Robert going to keep that spot. About 9 watching. Hey, 8 likes. Awesome. Glad to see it out there. Not a whole lot of people chatting in chat right now. It's all good. Still glad to see you all out there. Curtis Granger through the bus stop. Now they're going to be coming up on pit stop. About 22-25 laps roughly is going to be the pit window. Tyler Bowers, Dylan Parker, 3 and 4 right here together. How long can Tyler hold off Dylan? Corey Cook also in the mix here. He's coming up on the 3. Curtis Granger, he's not gone, but he's 4 seconds now ahead of Zach Allman. Zach Allman about 4.6 seconds ahead of Tyler, but Dylan right there. We'll watch and see if Dylan can get around the 94. That'll put Dylan in 3rd. We'll watch it here for a second. We'll take a lap around here too with one of the drivers. Give everybody a feel of what the Glen is like. Just want to watch and see here if Dylan can get around Tyler. Dylan's putting that pressure now really hard on that 94. Dylan right there. Now there he goes. He's going to look to the inside. Down into turn 10. Dylan did make the pass. Well, that's going to put Dylan from 9th to 3rd. Tyler is going to go back right where he started in 4th. Corey Cook, Corey getting loose. Caden right behind him. And Dane Cruz right here too. So we got 5th, 6th, and 7th right here together. Like Dane did get around Caden. Dane going up to 6th, 11th. Well, everybody's guaranteed a top 12 here tonight. Like I said, only 12 drivers left. Zach Probst and Zach Probst and Cole Ashcraft didn't even start the race. Benjamin Lacey plowed it into the wall into turn 1. And then, of course, the incident there with Lloyd and Locklear. Took them two out. All right, now Curtis, he's gone, I would say, right now. We'll see what happens when pit stops happen, but we're going to take lap 10 here. And let's go ahead and ride along here with Curtis Granger. Go on board here. We'll take a lap. All right, riding along here with Mr. Granger. Everybody a feel of what Watkins is like. Now, of course, he's going to pick up a lot of speed. Come down into turn 10. Very, very smooth. Now down into 11. And he's back on the front stretch here. Comes the lap 11 here tonight. Well, Curtis now. Whoa, what happened? It looks like Bowers having some issues. Let's get a MaxspeedTV replay. See what happened to the 94. That happened just right after. Came back out of cockpit. Looks like coming into 10. Didn't get it woed down fast enough, and he just goes right off into the sand or kitty litter. Does look like he might have tagged those tires there as well. Let's go ahead and check. Look at the damage. Well, if he did, he slightly tagged them. I don't see really any damage on that Ford Mustang. Still a pretty sharp looking 94. It appeared to Corey Cook. Getting pretty close here. Dean Cruz coming upon Zach Allman. Zach getting a little loose. Oh, they're getting slippy slidey back here too. Hey, Matt Kings. William. What a good, what a good run for William right now. Started 16th all the way down near into the back. He's up to 8th now, and he's going to be guaranteed a top 12. Right now, though, he is looking pretty strong here in the top 10. He does have Bowers behind him. We'll see if Bowers can get right back up into the mix of things. But a lot of separation, not a whole lot going on. Corey Cook and Caden still pretty close together, about 5/10 of a second back is Corey Cook. Go back a little bit further, we got Tyler and William, who was just on. Robert Lukens hanging out. Anthony Marshall out here all by his lonesome. Nobody around him. Hanging out right here at 11th, started 14th. Well, he's not going to fall back. Matt Nowski Hughes down pit road. Oh, he's blinking too. Let's hope he can get that figured out. Oh, Almond taking it wide. That's going to put Dane real close to him. Dane Cruz. That'll be for third. Still at 54, still having issues. Oh, boy, I think, oh! Just open the door up for the 40 of Dane. He's going to get round, I do believe, coming into turn 10. He does get around the 54. That is going to put Dane up to third. Almond going to fall back. Now we'll see if Caden can get up to Almond. Well, Corey Cook right here, too, about a second back. Watching Caden here in number 2 machine. Zach Allen right up ahead of him. See if Caden can't do nothing through the bus stop. Corey Cook right there behind Caden. Corey get around Caden. Lap 15 here. Just took lap 15. I'm not really worried about Curtis right now. Not really worried about Dylan at the present time. Dane now is getting a little bit of a gap between him and Zach Almond. We got Curtis up front, Dylan in second, Dane third, Zach Almond in fourth. Caden Atkins going to round out the top 5. 15 laps into the race. Corey Cook there in 6th, and Noah Mari 7th. Tyler Bowers in 8th, Robert Lukens in 9th now, and William Martin there going to round out the top 10. Anthony Marshall in 11th, and Matt Nowski Hughes, he is back out on track. He is a lap down, the only driver a lap down. The last driver on the lead lap is going to be Anthony Marshall. So here we go, Caden. Putting some pressure now on Zach. Caden, and he is right there on that rear bumper at 54. 54 is going to go high. It looks like there goes the 2 of Caden. They're going to make it interesting. We're going to see maybe, well, I was supposed to say, are we going to go 3 wide here at the Glen? Corey Cook was right there with them, and he has caught the back bumper of Zach Almond. So we may see another pass here. Zach and Corey. Got him through the bus stop. Caden getting loose. Corey did get around Zach. Zach got loose again. Oh, Zach is still wobbly, fishtailing it. And Zach Almond coming down pit road. He is the only one coming down pit road here. Oh, Corey! What happened to Corey? Well, let's take a look. All right, he's okay coming out of 11. Lost it into 1, maybe. What was their contact between him and the two? Oh, yes. Came in there a little bit too hot, and then there was contact. 61 right up into the two, going into turn one. That's going to cost Corey. He's going to fall all the way back. Noah Mari is going to get around. Noah up to 5th from 8th. Well, I got to say, they're keeping it interesting. William Martin back up to 8th. Lucan back in 10th now. Anthony Marshall up on Robert. Well, Dylan Parker's closed the gap a little bit. Still about five seconds still behind Curtis Granger. Not a whole lot going on. Now they're spread out. Anywhere between second and a half all the way up to about 15 seconds. William Martin about 15, almost 15 and a half seconds behind Tyler Bowers. It looks like Matt Nowski Hughes has taken his car behind the wall. It's going to leave 11 drivers out here on the racetrack. 11 drivers. Thank y'all for hanging out tonight. Looks like we got about 6 watching. Got 9 likes. Awesome, awesome. This is one of the reasons why I do not like road courses. It's just so spread out. Not a whole lot. Let's see what Tyler's doing. He is right here in 7th. Now let's go ahead and ride along here with Tyler. They are so spread out right now, just not a whole lot of action. We'll go ahead and ride along with a few. They'll be coming up on pit stops here, though. Well, looks like Alman is on pit road. He's having some issues. Oh, he might have taken it behind the wall. 10 drivers out there. Well, let's see here what happened to Alman here real quick. Well, it looks like he was just coming down pit road is all. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, why he took it behind the wall. But he did. So now 10 drivers left. So it's going to be a guaranteed top 10. Guaranteed. Man, what a tough break, though, for Thomas Lloyd. Having a really good run, and I don't know why Zach took it behind the wall. That was strange. Dylan Parker now 2.1 seconds back behind Curtis Granger. 2 seconds now. He has closed the gap over Curtis down to 1.9. There could be a potential battle for the lead here. Nobody, none of the 10 drivers that are left out here have came down pit road. But Dylan, 1.6. right, we'll keep an eye on Dylan here, but let's go ahead and go through the field here and see if we can find anything else going on. Doesn't look like it. Does not look like anything else. Noah Mari closing the gap there between him and Caden. That'll be for fourth. Oh, Dylan, 1.1 second back. Dylan started just inside the top 10 in 10th, or in 9th, rather. Made his way up toward the front. He's never looked back. Now he is looking to lead his first laps of the race. Curtis, 21 laps. And they are going to be coming upon, I believe that is Anthony Marshall. Yes, it is. Anthony coming down pit road, it looks like. Well, here comes Curtis. He's coming down. Dylan is also going to be coming down. Ho-ho-ho! Well, this is going to change things up. Who can get out first? We know Dylan can run Curtis down. He just did it. Both of them are on pit road. Dylan going to find his pit stall first. Curtis all the way at the end. Left side's going on. And here we go. We got more coming down. Caden Atkins coming down pit road. Looks like Dane Cruz down. Anthony Marshall's going to be off and away, as well as Dylan and Curtis. They're off and away. All right, William Martin coming down. Noah Mari out front. Has not led a lap yet. Curtis Granger looking to make the sweep here. See if Noah comes down. Curtis, though, flying. And there goes Dylan right around Corey Cook. He's going to put Dylan back into third. Pit stops are happening. Looks like Caden is on pit road here. Says he's in the lane, but he's in his pit stall. That is weird. But he has made his pit stop, so okay, something's going on with ATVO here. It's not updating their pits. Noah Mari now down pit road. Corey Cook down pit road. Bowers down pit road. Hayden, though, has already pitted. I'm not sure why it's not showing up. Well, let's get back up toward the front here. Curtis Granger, Dylan Parker, Dane Cruz running out the top three. Noah Mari coming off pit road here. That's going to put him in fourth. Corey Cook fifth. Bowers in sixth. We got Robert Lukens in seventh. William Martin in eighth. Caden Atkins ninth. Anthony Marshall in 10th. No, Curtis Granger going to be coming up on his 24th lap of lead here. He takes 24 laps under his belt. Lap 25. Next time by, he'll be at 20 to go. Okay, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. Curtis still holding off Dylan. Back, still there, about a second back. Down into turn 10 here. Curtis Granger will come away with the most laps led regardless of what happens. But here we go, 25 laps under his belt now, and we are going to be at 20 to go here tonight at Watkins Glen, the Slide Jobs Cup Series, round 15. One more race after tonight in the regular season. Darlington next week, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, right here on Max Speed TV. That is going to be the final race of the regular season. And then, of course, we'll be getting into the chase. We'll know after next week who the actual top 12 are. But I think mathematically, we kind of know who's going to automatically be in there. But we'll wait for the official word after Darlington next week to see who it is. But I gotta say, Dylan right there now with Curtis Granger. 20 to go. Can Curtis hold off Dylan? Seven tenths down into turn 1. Curtis better not leave that door open. If he does, Dylan is going to be right there. All right, well, we've got 8 drivers on the lead lap. Hayden Knight King is going to be the last driver on the lead lap. Anthony Marshall and Robert Lukens both 1 lap down. It's going to be very, very difficult to get that lap back. 19 to go. The reason we're staying up front here is because of Dylan Parker and Curtis Granger. Curtis 1, Dylan 2. And the 77, that back end wants to get out from behind him. And Dylan right there in that number 3. Now down into turn 1. Dylan just going to kind of hang back here, not really press the issue right now. He is letting him know, though. Dylan is letting Curtis know, say, hey, I'm right here. You make a mistake, I'm definitely going to get around you. Down through the bus stop. Whoa, 77 got loose again. That is something you don't want to do. All right, 17 to go this time by still Curtis Granger, Dylan Parker. 1 and 2. Everybody else, though, really, really spread out. Not really a whole lot going on at all. That's kind of why we're staying up here with these two, because Dylan, he gets up there and then he kind of backs it off a little bit. I wonder if he burnt some of his tires up just getting up to Curtis Granger. And also, how's Curtis's tires? I think it's going to be more of a tire issue at this point. I think that they got plenty of fuel to make it. Now it looks like K9 Kings took his car behind the wall. He was running in 8th. Well, it's going to put 9 drivers left out here at Watkins Glen. Dylan right there still with the 77. Following, look like a little bit of mirror driving here. What's going on? Well, let's go on with Dylan here. Let's go ahead and get right with a left front here. Turn those cameras up. We'll check it out. We can see down into turn 1. As smooth as he can be. Still keeping up with the 77 though. Whoa, the 77 pops the wall. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Let's take a look at that right front here now, and you can just see pops the wall. Is gonna have a lot of damage there on that right front. Up, hit those alligators, and it popped him right up into the wall. Heavy damage to the 77. Still holding off Dylan, though. I think that damage, though, that could affect him. 15 to go at the line. Down into 1. Well, he didn't make the same mistake last time, but both of them down. Man, right there together still. Dylan letting him know, say, hey, I'm back. Not a whole lot going on back here to back, though. Corey Cook, Noah Maury, William Martin. You know, these guys still out here just wanting to really finish this race up right now. Anthony Marshall. Everybody's so spread out. Tyler Bowers, though, however, he was picking up on Corey Cook. That would be a full 5th. About 6/10 back. Now, I don't know who the bus stop with these two. Looks like Corey going to hold it. But Tyler right there, the 94. So we'll keep an eye on this. And also up here with Curtis and Dylan, 14 to go. Dylan's still right there. We'll keep an eye out on it and see if Dylan can get around him. Really, whoa. 77 just trying to hang on to it. I think right now he's just saying, you stay behind me. We'll be all right. Dan Cruz, 25.3 seconds behind Dylan. And he is about 14.5 seconds ahead of Noah Maury. Let's get back here. It looks like a William Martin. William is going to be coming down pit road here. Can they make it? 13 to go. Back up here with Curtis Granger and Dylan Parker. Tyler Bowers still put the pressure there on Corey. We got a battle for the lead, and we've got a battle for 5th. John Black, how you doing out there, buddy? Nice to see you in chat. 13 to go here at the Glen. We only got 9 drivers left out here. We started with 15, and then now we're down to 9. We're gonna make it 12 to go at the line. So yeah, not really a whole lot going on. I mean, we've got 4 drivers. We got the leaders up here, Curtis Granger and Dylan Parker. Dylan's been going back and forth up to him and then falling back a little bit. And Curtis Granger, through the bus stop, smacked the wall. He hit those out the rumble strips, and it popped him up into the wall. So he's got some right front damage. And then back here for a battle for 5th, looks like Tyler Bowers did make that pass over Corey Cook. So Tyler did go up to 5th. So that's really, right now, yet again, back up to the lead here. Curtis Granger. Curtis started on pole, and he hasn't looked back because he knows right there behind him is Dylan Parker. Dylan Parker, 62 points ahead of Corey Cook. Corey Cook right now sitting in the 6th. The last driver on the lead lap. Robert Lukens, Marshall, it looks like Martin a lap down. Ooh, Martin a little loose. Came down pit road. Oh, here. These two still going at it, and I knew it wouldn't take long. Dylan right there, back on that bumper of the 77. Boy, he is really wanting to get that 77 loose. Oh, 21, spun it. As the leaders get by, with Dylan gonna go way wide. Brandon Browning out there. Well, they almost went 3 wide earlier here at Watkins Glen. 3 wide. There you go. Just for you, Brandon. Dylan getting loose again off the grass. Come on, Dylan. What you doing? Well, I kind of made a gap there now. We're going to hit 10 to go that time by. All right, I think Dylan was just kind of gunning it. Maybe he just played around a little bit, but he is closing the gap back there. Now about a half a second behind Curtis. I wonder if Curtis is having some steering issues with that damage. And through the bus stop we go once more. Not a problem, Brandon. Not a problem. Oh, I try, even though not really too fond of road courses. But these two up here, they've been making it pretty interesting. I mean, even the drivers back here that are trying to pass, each other for position, they've been making it pretty interesting. I think Dylan right now, though, he is going to look back to, oh, no, he got loose. He did not make that pass over the 77. But he is still going to be right there. We're going to hit 9 to go at the stripe, and Dylan Parker's right back all over the 77. Oh, really? Yeah, I appreciate it, Brandon. I really do, bud. Yeah, I try. Yeah, road course racing, I mean, with no cautions or anything, or a stage or whatever, you know, they get so spread out. I know last season, I believe it was, Curtis got loose. He is trying to keep that 3 behind him, but he got loose. And 3's right there. Still yet, oh, that's 77, burning his stuff all the way up. Dylan did not get around him. Well, we're going to have to really, these two guys are going to be fun to interview tonight. We'll have to talk to, of course, Curtis about smacking the wall there, getting on those alligators. Coming up on 8 to go. There it goes, 8 to go. It looks like William Martin back on pit road here. We've got drivers coming down. Corey Cook down pit road. Okay, I wonder, they've been out here at about 15 laps here. And now, for those of you just tuning in, fuel laps, 25 laps. I don't know. This is going to be close on fuel. Very, very close on fuel. Dylan now looking back to the inside, trying to get its nose in there. But yeah, Dylan could be saving. He was just following the 77 around. Might be saving some fuel here. 77 getting loose. Trying to block every single line he can. Now the question is, are you going to have to come down pit road? Going to be hitting 7 to go here. Yeah, William Martin has taken his car behind the wall. So that's going to leave 8 drivers out on the track here. Let's go and get that pre-race analytics off of there. Everybody can see the racing. Bump, I could have, I don't know. Well, 3 getting loose, 3's getting loose. Well, that's 77. Man, he is trying everything he can. That 77, well, that's 77 almost smacked the wall again there. And that's where he hit it. That's where the 77 hit it the last time, was through the bus stop. That's why you can see that right front damage here on that 77 machine. Just smacked it, crinkled it up. A couple of hammers out there and be able to get that back into place. They don't have any resets. Seven to go. Coming to 6 to go this time. Do they have enough fuel? '77 getting loose. That opened the door. There he goes. Dylan Parker capitalizing. Dylan up front. Curtis back to second. For the first time tonight, he's led 39 laps from the start until now. What a run there by Curtis. Now, here's the problem. Does Dylan have enough fuel? Does Curtis have enough fuel? Well, yeah, 22 to 25 laps is roughly, man, that's going to be close. Oh, that's going to be close. Dylan Parker, I thought for a second he was going to come down pit road, but nope, he is going to lead his first lap here tonight. 5 laps to go here this evening. 5 to go. Dylan. Man, I think the tires are shot on both of them. Of course, Curtis blocking every single line he can, so Dylan didn't get around. 8 up those tires. We'll see if Curtis can get back up there. It's about 9/10. Well, they've already been out here 18. Still got 5 to go. Gonna put them about 23 laps. Somewhere between, like I said, 22 and 25 a lap. So it is gonna be close on fuel. Well, Curtis, he's catching him. Now down to 6/10. Just not a whole lot going on back here with the other drivers, but while Dylan and Curtis kind of race it up here. Let's go ahead and check on a few of the other ones. Dane Cruz, though, started 11th in 3rd. He has nobody around him. Pretty much got the track to himself right now. All he's got to do is just go 4 more laps, and he'll be good to go. I think he's probably got 3rd locked in right now. Noah Maury, same, there in 4th, started 8th. Nobody around him at all. Tyler Bowers coming back, started 4th. He is in 5th. The last driver on the lead lap back here in the 94. Corey Cook started 2nd on the outside, and first driver a lap down there in 6th. Robert Lucan started 13th and 7th, and Anthony Marshall 2 laps down, started 14th and 8th. Well, guaranteed a top 8 here for Anthony Marshall. Well, as we can see here, going back up front, Dylan Parker and Curtis Granger going at it again. And you might be right, yeah. If they are short, then Dane could have it, but here we go. 3 laps remain here tonight at the Glen. These two right here, though, man. I hope they keep racing like this for 3 laps. Man, I just hope they don't wreck each other. That's the thing. Dylan now starting to pull away just a little bit over Curtis. Down through the bus stop here. And, oh, whoa, did you see? Well, 77 still all over the place. Now falling back to about 1.3. I think those tires on the 77 are gone. I think they're gone for Dylan, too. He's just trying to hang on to it as much as he can. Dylan. Oh, Dylan. Oh. Dirt tracking it around 10. Down into 11. Out of 11 on the front stretch. 2 to go this time by. Oh, Dylan running Curtis down from about 8 seconds. Both of them coming down pit road at the exact same time, same lap. Dylan leading 4 laps. Curtis will come away with the most laps led here, but man, oh man, what a race it's been for these two. And Curtis not giving up. He is trying to get back up there to Dylan Parker. Dylan getting loose. Man, I'm back in. Those tires. Shot. Gone. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate it, buddy. Have fun and good luck. 13 likes out there. 10 watching. Man, you guys are killing it. Do appreciate all the support out there each and every week. And Dylan getting loose again. Can the 77 get around him? Here we go. White flag in the air. 1 to go. Curtis now looking to the inside. down into 1. Curtis back up front. There goes Dylan back to the inside. A little bit of a crossover move. 77 went a little bit too high. Now, can Curtis get back up to Dylan Parker? Oh, Dylan, man, Dylan all over the place. Down through the bus stop. Here they go. Dylan Parker, Curtis Granger, right here together. The 3 and the 77. 1 to go here on the final lap. The sweeping wide turn. We'll see here what Dylan does. We're on the other portion of the backstretch, I guess you would call it. Gonna get a lot of speed. Down into turn 10 here for the final time. And I don't know what Dylan's doing, but yeah, he is really loose too. I think right now he's just playing around. But Dylan Parker coming out of turn number 11. And he is going to cross the stripe here tonight and win it at the Glen. What a run for Dylan. Curtis going to finish in second. Well, these two, I'm going to love to talk to these two. And, of course, Dane Cruz here going to be out of turn number 11. Onto the front stretch of that 40. He is going to take home third place here tonight. So we'll let these guys finish up their laps as we see Dylan kind of, I don't know what he's doing, but man, what a race for these two. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, welcome back here tonight. We're going to get Dane up here. Dane Cruz, man, I didn't call you Dan this time.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's
yeah,
go.
man, a Chevrolet 40. It was boosted tonight. See, boosted on the back of your car here. Man, talk about road course racing, man. It was spread out, really, and I think where you were at in third, nobody around you, you pretty much had third locked in. You just had to really take care of the machine out there. Man, talk about it. 45 laps here tonight.
Yeah, not a scratch on the thing, but I racked up a 16X due to off tracks, so hey, I'll take it.
Ooh.
Yeah, Dylan and Curtis were in a league of their own. I didn't have track position to start off the race, and when they pitted, I made a really late decision to pit, so I lost a little time there, and I was just happy to ride third. I mean, it's a good finish, especially after last week where I DNF'd, and it was a pretty boring race for me, honestly. I just drove by myself. I think the last time I saw a car on track was around lap 15, so just kind of
that's part of
tried not
road
to spin
course
out.
racing. You know, everybody's so spread out. You know, we started with I believe it was 15 drivers. Zach Probst and Cole Ashcraft didn't start, and Benjamin flopped it on the first lap or first turn. Not sure exactly what happened there, but you know, everybody that stayed out, I mean, they did what they had to do, and you played it very, very cool out there. Sharp looking car, by the way. But hey,
Thanks.
it's over. This race, Watkins Glen, is out of the way. We got one more race in the regular season. Definitely going to help you in the points, coming in only 1 point tonight behind AJ. And finishing third, definitely going to give you a points boost going into Darlington for the final race. So, of the regular season. So, man, your thoughts on Darlington?
Definitely not one of my favorite tracks. I'm glad to have a pretty safe chase bubble there, heading into the season finale or the regular season finale, and I'm just trying to get through that race so we can start off the chase in Auto Club. I want to make a run at Dylan for the championship. He's definitely a very strong competitor. So
yes,
yeah, it's just finishing behind him every week. It's gonna be tough to do something about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, there's always that chrome horn,
Yep.
But anyway, man, well, awesome job out here tonight. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate third here this evening?
Of course, shout out to Boosted. They're on the car. I love them. They're awesome partner for me, and I don't really have anyone else. Thanks for broadcasting. I'll shout you out. Why not?
I do appreciate it, Dane, man. I really do. A little on the crazy side up here, with not a whole lot of cars out there. But I got to say, Dylan and Curtis, they kept it pretty interesting out on the track. So, and the battles that was happening. But, Dan, we'll see you next Sunday night at Darlington.
Sounds good. And I'll see you there, too.
Yep. Go celebrate third, bud.
All right, thanks.
All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight, but it wasn't without a battle. Curtis Granger coming in tonight. Curtis, you grabbed the pole. You led a lot of laps there, but, man, we got to really talk about, man, did that damage hurt that car?
Yeah, I really made a mistake going into the bus stop, just trying to get everything I could. That was like my best corner consistently. It's just I stepped over the line, car wheel hopped a little bit, and then sent me just into the wall. Woed it down enough to make the corner and everything. It's just got enough damage to really hurt my run coming out of the S's there. That was the only part of the track where I felt like it affected me. But just all in all, what a fun race. The beginning of the race, it was just kind of riding, and then I saw Dylan and my relative 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, and it's kind of hovered around there. And then we got late into the run, and I just kept on making mistakes, primarily in turn one. So I have to work on that. I got lots to improve on, but I had a very, very fun time tonight. I was not expecting to be this competitive. Dylan ran me clean. He gave me lots of breaks because he knew I was hurting, and he was very smart. Raced me very smart. So I've known him for a long time. Congrats to him on the win. He well-earned one tonight. But super fun show.
Oh, yeah, you two really made it interesting. We'll get to Dylan here in just a little bit, but how much fuel did y'all have left?
I believe I had about a lap left on fuel. I pit right at halfway, so I knew if I could go one run, I knew I could go the other one. I was confident with it. So that was out of the window. The only thing was trying to keep Dylan off my back, and just couldn't do it this time. But I'm really looking forward to next week's race at Darlington.
Oh, yeah, and that's going to be the next track, the final race of the regular season, and we're going to get into the chase. But, man, talk about Darlington, that's, that track is tough, the way it's shaped. Each turn's different. Talk about it.
For sure. Darlington is one of my favorite tracks, especially on iRacing right now. Long green flag runs are my absolute favorite thing to do on iRacing. I love saving tires. I love backing up my corners, having the right front to just pass people 30, 40, 50 laps into a run. That's my bread and butter. So I've had this one circled for a while. I believe I haven't checked, so I'm not 100% certain, but I think we're going to have the high horsepower, low downforce for that race as well, which is super exciting for me because it just makes it even more difficult and more of a challenge to save that tire, and I cannot be more excited.
Oh, yeah, I think next week's race, especially for the drivers that are trying to fight to get into the top 12, because it's only the top 12 in points. So, those that are sitting on the bubble, I mean, they've got one more shot,
One of the hardest tracks.
Yes. So, that's going to be tough on them. But, you're not really going for a chase this time, but maybe next season we're gonna see a lot more of you.
I think there's a good chance. I believe we're running the Xfinity car, and that's my favorite. So I think I should be running a lot more next season.
All righty, buddy. Well, hey, man, congratulations on a well-fought race out there, man. But, one spot shy and that damage on the car, I could see it was probably affecting you a little bit, but I didn't know how much because I'm not down there racing. So, but hey, you held on to it as long as you could, and, one spot shy, but I got a feeling next week at Darlington, if you and Dylan are anywhere around each other, there's going to be some door banging possibly between y'all two.
You'll just have to tune in and find out. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, I guess so. Yep, next week, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. But, man, Curtis, go celebrate. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give?
I want to thank you guys for putting on a fantastic show tonight, as you always do. And I also want to thank Dylan, Caden, and Dane for letting me join them in their PPM TeamSpeak channel tonight. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, yes, it was. And I see you out there racing again. It's been a while since I actually called your name. So, but I guess we'll see you next week, bud.
Can't wait.
Yep, go celebrate second. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, Dylan Parker, but it wasn't without a fight, Dylan. So you're going to have to, talk about, the start of the race. I don't know what happened at the very beginning of the race, but, Curtis, gone, but you ran him down, man. Talk about it.
Well, I missed qualifying by a few minutes. I didn't have enough time to put a lap down, so I started at about 9th, I think. By the time I got through... Yeah. So by about the time I got up through some of the cars, he was about 6 seconds ahead of me. And I was just, we was about running the same times. It's just he'd make a mistake here and there, and I'd just chop away at the time and got about 2 seconds behind him maybe, and then he pit about lap 23, and I caught up a lot in the pit stops. So I was really just trying to save my right rear and catch Curtis and not making mistakes, and ended up doing that, and eventually got up behind him close enough for him to make a mistake and me to pass him with about 5 to go there.
Yeah, he, coming through the bus stop there, he wheel hopped it and popped him right into the wall, and I think that damage, it kind of played a factor into that. But y'all both were, like, really loose all over the place. Did you burn up your tires?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was behind Curtis, and he was making mistakes with me behind him over driving, and I was making mistakes trying to stay with him. So it was just the last few laps, it was like about as loose as he could be through there. I was turning the wheel, I was sawing it left and right as much as I could. It was pretty crazy. It was fun though.
Oh yeah, you two really made it interesting. But Dylan, you're more than you're mathematically already going to be locked into the chase. So congratulations on that, and even with the win here tonight, that's just really going to solidify it for sure. But we go to Darlington next week for the final race of the regular season. Man, what do you think about Darlington?
It's a technical track, and I really like that, so I'm looking forward to that. Darlington's always fun. Think Frank DiMaggio is going to show up next week, and he's really good at places like that, so I can expect to have some pretty good competition there. Probably the best one in the league at Darlington, so looking forward to that. It's really just going to be about not hitting the wall, because with the package we got, you get any damage, it's really hard to come back from that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, this is going to be your second win in a row. Of course, you won at Charlotte, but man, you really came alive here more toward the end of the season. But 62 points ahead of Corey Cook coming into tonight. A big gap there between first and second. But Darlington, I mean, like you said, a technical track. Hopefully, we get a pretty good field out there at Darlington to make it interesting.
Oh yeah, I can expect probably about 25 cars show up. Maybe don't quote me on that. So.
I'm going to quote you
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, I'm expecting a decent field for that. It's going to be the last race of the regular season, and going to see how many people show up to try and make a last-ditch effort to get in the chase.
Yeah, a lot of drivers on the bubble going into next week, so we'll just have to see that. But, man, congratulations on another win this season, back-to-back, and,
Thank
of
you.
course, winning it here at Darlington, but wasn't without a fight there with Curtis, man. But any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate the victory here at the Glen?
I'd like to give a shout out to TI Racing, Chris Lewis, Grelblitz on Ice, Peak Performance Motorsports, Willie Martin for putting on a great league, and you for doing an awesome broadcast.
Well, you and Curtis made it interesting.
Oh yeah,
For sure. All
happy
righty,
we could
buddy.
put on a show.
Oh, yes, for sure. Well, all right, man. Well, we'll see you next week at Darlington. Go celebrate the win here tonight.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All righty, folks. Well, that is going to do it for the interviews, man. An awesome job by the drivers that, just stayed out there, just hanging on to it, and I don't know exactly what happened to William or Zach, to be honest. I don't know why they took it behind the wall, but I guess they had to do what they had to do. But that's going to do it here for the interviews. Let's get down here to the unofficial results, putting in the admin stuff that they have to do here this evening. But Dylan Parker is going to grab the win here tonight, his second win in a row. Man, congratulations to Dylan. Wasn't without a fight, though. Curtis Granger in the 77 going to be on the outside, finishing in second. Dean Cruz grabbed a third spot here tonight. Noah Murray in fourth. Tyler Bowers in fifth. Corey Cook in sixth. Robert Luke in seventh. Anthony Marshall in eighth. William Martin ninth. And Caden Atkins going to be rounding out the top 10. Zach Allman in 11th. Matt Nowski Hughes 12th. Thomas Lloyd 13th. Jacob Locklear 14th. Benjamin Lacey there in 15th. Cole Ashcraft 16th. And Zach Probst in 17th. But congratulations again goes to Dylan Parker here tonight. Of course, next Sunday night right here on Max Speed TV, Slide Jobs, the final race of the regular season at Darlington, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. You don't want to miss it. Come out here and chat it up, watch some good racing. That one, I think, is going to be it's going to be a nail biter because of the drivers that are trying to fight and stay in or get into the top 12. But thank you all for tuning in. We do appreciate it. 15 likes out there. You guys killed it. But until then, stay safe and have a good night.